Waltz, you and I were both in the Shapiro cheering section.
Wonderful.
And wanted him to be the vice presidential pick. But man, I've been surprised by how good Tim Walz has been. I'm just really shocked, actually. What about you?
People don't realize that Joe fields a lot of hysterical calls from a lot of people, including me. And when they didn't pick Shapiro, I was like, he made a mistake, man. They didn't make a mistake. Waltz has been, Shapiro's amazing, but Waltz has been the right pick. And, he talked about being a neighbor, and there's a great slogan where, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Like a good neighbor, Tim Waltz is there.
Yeah.
He is that guy.
The whole plaid shirt thing.
And I'll tell you, also the other emotional moment for me, when his son was standing crying and pointing and go, that's my dad up there. That's my, if you're a son, if you're a father, if you're anybody, you could not react to that. But Tim Walz has been a revelation.
Yeah.
He is a rock star. I am just blown away by him.
Yeah, he really is. Following that speech, Trump attacked Shapiro on social media, referring to him as, quote, the highly overrated Jewish governor of Pennsylvania. He went on to add, quote, I have done more for Israel than any person, and it's not even close. Shapiro has done nothing for Israel and never will. And Willie Geist, it's always helpful to your campaign when you attack the governor of a state you desperately need.
Yeah, by the way, and identify him as the highly overrated Jewish governor.
Yeah. Yeah, this is one of these moments we talk about, guys, where people go, oh, there he goes again. No. Let's stop for a minute. The man who wants to be president again is calling Josh Shapiro a Jewish governor, sending up smoke signals to some of his supporters. And he's lost his ability, if he ever had it, Caddy, to use innuendo, and now he's just coming out and saying these things absolutely out loud about Josh Shapiro. He's Jewish, so take what he says with a grain of salt. It's staggering.
There's been quite a lot of focus on Tim Walz, and did he actually go to war? And he said he carried a weapon in war, and he didn't actually go to war. And it's probably right that the man who is going to be the vice president of the United States has some scrutiny on him. But every time we go to scrutiny like that, you have to remind yourself of some of the things that Donald Trump will say, and make no bones about it. And he will identify Josh Shapiro not as the governor, not as the great governor, not as the effective governor, but as the Jewish governor, and making him then another part of another group. And it's not even a dog whistle at this point. It's a bullhorn. It's out there and it's blunt. I mean, by the way, he has a habit of attacking governors of states that he needs to win. So Pennsylvania, Georgia. I mean, is he going to start ticking off the list? I'm not quite sure what he's going to start saying about the governors of Nevada and Arizona soon, but they should start watching their bags.
I'm so glad you said that. Donald Trump talking about Governor Brian Kemp, the extraordinarily popular governor in the state of Georgia. And attacking his wife as
well, apparently, which that's really not gone down well in Georgia.
And Governor Kemp's sin is saying, no, the count was right in 2020 in our state. We supported Donald Trump. I voted for him, but we got the vote right, and that's his sin.